Hello there, everybody. Today, we are doing a sequel commentary to Jarvis Johnson, but this time it's his gold channel. So this is where he does, other videos that are more, laid back kind of way. Like, it's not like super edited. He hasn't posted anything on his main channel, but he posts on this channel a lot more, or his Sad Boys podcast. But anyway, so why animated story channels? This video is already 2 years old. Well, I feel like I always wanted to give my 2 cents on this video. Not at Jarvis, just at the animated stories. But I do not want to react to animated story channels because we know those are a waste of time. But anyway, let's get started. Let's skip his intro.
Fried chicken. And then for some reason they just changed their name to the acronym KFC, but we know what it stands for because we've had it.
By the way, this is for fair use, so this is just a critique. Does this mean trying to take Jarvis's content? All credit goes to Jarvis Johnson.
For 100 years, 200 years. How old is KFC? Okay.
Important.
Back in the old days, My Story Animated had a pretty basic art style. I even parodied one of their videos because it was made using a super.
So My Story Animated now does a certain color palette. They now no longer use the typical weird they still use weird thumbnails. It's just it has an anime style pink color palette to it. I don't know it's what they're doing now, but last time I checked it was the same format.
Basic After Effects animation kit. Maybe they took that to heart because now their videos are all weird. They're anime style.
Yep, just like us. I agree. Just like you said, anime style.
Oh, this is so odd. And I guess they
they wanted to change it up because people they probably thought their viewers would be bored of that style.
Pink and purple is their color palette because that's all that's going on here. Maybe a little blue. But what hasn't changed, I don't know. I haven't watched the video yet. So we'll find out if the videos are still like before. Okay, so these videos pop off now. These are getting millions and millions of views in a couple of days.
Okay, so those have to be fake views because it's literally just let's give them as many views as we can for bots. It feels like bots because there's no way these videos can get millions of dollars and all their stories are the same. So they're just about some protagonist who goes from one story to the next, and it's clickbaited in us thinking it's something completely different, but then the story goes into a different direction.
My height turned me into a billionaire. 7 hours ago, 1 million views. But before
7 hours ago, that makes no sense for a video to get that many views in just 7 hours. Heck, I don't get that many views. I don't know. It's probably just bots.
We have a word from today's sponsor, Scentbird. Scentbird is a fragrance.
Okay, let's just skip the advertisement. This is half the video.
Subscription available in US and Canada. Thanks again to Scentbird for sponsoring this video.
Hi, I'm Janelle. I live in Pennsylvania with my single dad and older brother.
Wow, look how determined that father and son look.
Please like and subscribe.
Nope.
Oh, damn, they really got me there. I thought that was the beginning of the story. That's the name of her dad and brother, and she's introducing them. Please like and subscribe.
Dad was
they all hold the like and subscribe button.
Confused by how we were with each other. Kids, you know you guys can fight every once in a while like a normal brother and sister, right? But
the dad's voice, it has a New York accent. Being hey, you guys gotta fight every once in a while. Shouldn't they be left? Isn't that a good thing that they don't fight? It shows that they bond. They don't hate each other. Isn't that good?
Mason and I were inseparable.
Does their dad have a slight New York accent?
Kids, you know you can fight every once in a while like a normal brother and sister, right? Yeah, I'm walking here.
It was just
the walking.
One problem. Dad totally favored me over Mason. He went to all
that story.
of my school plays and sports games in elementary school and was the loudest cheerleader in the crowd. Watch out, everybody. That's my girl there.
What kind of cheerleader is that? It's just hey, good luck out there.
That's the loudest cheerleading. Hey, everybody. That's my girl.
That's hilarious. So he gets it. I get it.
It was like, holy shit, this guy's loud.
Dad was always
Definitely loud.
picking on my brother. Apparently, every little thing Mason did was wrong. Don't put syrup on your eggs.
Okay.
Who puts syrup on eggs? I thought that looks like ketchup.
That was ketchup, Dad.
Definitely. See, it's like Jarvis knows what I'm gonna say. So how ironic.
We could have a discussion about ketchup on eggs, but don't call it syrup, okay?
I
Mason
mean, if
was
you put syrup on your eggs, cool. But ketchup, I guess that's fine. But like, if you want to put syrup, go ahead. But I personally I don't get that.
really skinny and small. People often thought I was
Dude, look at this Chad. Is this the
He's a big dude.
gym teacher? Holy fuck. I would be so intimidated to do anything athletic around this hoss of a man.
I had
He has to be a bouncer or something. Then the girl randomly turns into an anime character, so that's how you know it's an anime style. Like how anime characters, like we'll see their form and then randomly they'll turn into like a miniature version of them.
a huge growth spurt, and suddenly I was taller.
It's like a Pokemon evolution.
Have you ever bumped your head on the ceiling? What? That's not even possible. I can
Why? I don't. Okay, this is a weird rant, but like, I don't really get the whole tall. Let's make fun of somebody because they're too tall. Like, come on, I have a tall teacher in my high school, and I met a few pretty tall people, and no one cares, dude. No one cares if you're tall. Like, they even made a movie called Tall Girl. Like, I don't get it. Like, being tall is really not that big, at all. Like a big deal is what I meant to say. I mean, yeah, you're tall, you're big, but like, I don't get why that's such a trend. Like, being tall is like no one cares. It's like, seriously, if anyone's making fun of you for being tall, they can screw off.
barely see past her chin.
So it seems like this is a bit of a tall girl story. A tall tale girl.
Like the Netflix movie, yeah.
If you will. There's this girl, she has a brother. The dad favors her over her brother. Her brother's also small. She had a big growth spurt, and people treated her weird about it, but her brother was cool about it, I guess.
Always came to my rescue when kids were annoying me. Who cares if Janelle's tall? She looks older and prettier than all of you.
Is that a compliment? Hey guys, who cares if my sister's a genetic freak? She also
What?
looks old, so lay off.
Dad seemed to love me even more now because I was so tall. Tall people can get anything they want.
What? That makes no sense. You're not gonna get anything you want if you're tall. I could be tall right now. I'm pretty tall myself, but like, I didn't get everything.
She could be a supermodel or a basketball player. Endless
What's with this New York accent? Like, I'm more curious about that.
possibilities.
Tall people can do anything in the world they want. For one, you could be a basketball player. For two,
Yeah, you could probably be a good basketball player if you're tall.
supermodel. Anything at all, name it. As long as it's one of those two things, you can do it.
The girl made a comment that made Mason snap.
Please don't skip and watch the end. Just 1 minute and just $1. Enough to
In half. Her name was Alyssa, and she was new in my class. Janelle, are you this kid's
Okay,
babysitter?
let's skip some parts. Let's get to the highlights. Let's skip to the love notebook part.
Oh, after he was asleep.
Ugh. Is Mason
Just
gonna
love that
drown
face. Just like, ugh.
in his fucking own slobber? Jesus.
I crept into his room and reached for his notebook, and I couldn't believe my eyes. Mason had written tons of love poems for
You could have typed it on a computer, but I guess a notebook's fine.
Alyssa.
Oh, Alyssa was negging him. She knows a thing or two about the game.
I had to convince him to show them to her. Alyssa
But
needed
why? So they can fall in love? Who knows if she'll say yes?
Truly? Oh, okay. All right. I didn't need to see that.
to know how sweet my brother was. But the next day, I found him in a corner of the playground, wrestling a bunch of guys.
Why is he wrestling a bunch of guys like it's a cartoon? Old cartoon where characters fight and then they form like a giant storm or something. I don't know what that's called, like a tumbleweed.
Some kids cheered from the sides. Mason, what are you doing? We're having a wrestling match.
Why? In the middle of a football field? Why wrestle? I mean, I get football players will practice tackling, but like, why wrestle when they don't even look like they're on the football team?
Suddenly, I spotted Alyssa among the crowd. Was this how Mason was trying to impress?
Okay, so like
Why wrestle to impress? Like, that makes no sense. There are other ways to impress the girl.
It's happened all the time at my high school. Wrestling fights did.
Oh yeah, definitely. When I was in high school, if I wanted to impress somebody, all I had to do was just wrestle somebody.
not. What is this?
They're wrestling for love. That's what Beavis and Butter would say.
So I feel like you either play the sport of wrestling. There's no way. I mean, okay, I'm lying. If there was a group of 4 guys who regularly tussled in the middle of the schoolyard, we would watch. People would watch.
I'd definitely watch too.
So I guess that's what's going on here.
And he was just getting his butt beaten. Hey, Mason, how about you wrestle your
Look how stacked they are. It's so funny.
sister? Yeah, come on, Mason. Let's wrestle.
Now the sister wants to wrestle? Why?
What?
Didn't look too happy about it, but I planned to make him win. 10 seconds into the match, he suddenly tripped over my shoe. He fell face first onto the ground, and it
Look at the way he's flat. That's funny.
looked like
And he died.
Yeah, he died. He died. Let's skip. Doesn't he steal the notebook or something?
just trying to impress Alyssa back there. If you really want to do that, do it with this.
It's a death note.
Oh yeah.
Any name you write in the notebook will kill the person. It's the perfect way to destroy your bully.
Suddenly, someone snatched the notebook from my hand. Her
Oh, the bully steals it for no reason.
eyes are so deep, I find myself drowning.
That laugh is so cringy. Like, it's like a chipmunk.
And snatched the notebook from him, and he gave me a look of hatred
Just the way they run. Like, whoa.
as he fought back angry tears and ran away. He forgave me eventually. We
Oh
didn't
wow, look how chill he looks. He looks like an NPC.
talk or hang out much anymore. Instead, I became best friends with Alyssa.
Oh, good for you.
Kind of fucked up.
She never mentioned the playground incident.
Good that you guys are friends, but like, I don't know where the story's going. It's just like, it's about some love, some boy, some girl that, and he befriends the sister, and then the sister's favored by the father for some reason.
Even took me to her gymnastics practice. Hey, you. Are you also a gymnastics student? Me? No. You have the
He
perfect
definitely looks like one.
build for it.
Is that true? Average elite female gymnast
How tall are gymnasts?
has shrunk from about 5'3" on average to about 4'9". That's pretty close to 6 feet. So yeah, she's got the perfect build.
Have some extra
Definitely.
costumes if you want to try out.
Yeah.
$1,000, and you want to talk to me about a job where they're guaranteed to pay
Oh, here comes this part.
ad.
Meanwhile, Mason, the brother, pursues a career in creative writing and even gets
Good for him. He's pursuing his dream.
into a college program for it, but dad is not supportive.
I'm not paying
Of course.
for any hippie writing school, but this is my dream, Dad. To be useless is your dream? Look at you now.
Since when is it useless to pursue what you want to do? It's your future. Of course the dad doesn't support because, I don't know, he likes tall people for some reason.
She's just entering into a competition with Alyssa, and it has a prize of $50,000.
I thought this was
Look at
about a billionaire. No, it's $50,000. Looks like it's some money. I mean, it's close to $1 million, but like, it's not even close to $1 billion.
Sister, she just entered a competition where there's a small, insignificant chance that she wins.
Yeah, you're pursuing your dream. How dare you? My daughter's actually trying to win money. How dare you? That's basically what the father is saying.
$50,000, and you want to talk to me about a job where they're guaranteed to pay you money?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure any parent would want their kid to have a job so they can pay for their own stuff.
Fuck out of here.
You have to help him out, Dad. He's got to figure it out for himself. I couldn't care less. If I win this competition, I can pay for your school. Whatever, Janelle.
Wow, so now it's about her going to gym school and him going to riding school.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it does. But it does.
I don't matter. Dad has always
Of course you matter.
made that very clear. You matter to me.
This whole story is about a tall girl whose dad is very supportive of her because she's tall, and
Why does the dad... I wonder... I'm more confused. The whole question of this story is why does the dad support the daughter more? All because she's tall. Like, is that why? Like, I don't get it. And then the son who actually wants to pursue writing, being a writer, he's just like, nope. You can't do that, but I'll support you, daughter.
small brother who gets no support due to his lack of tallness.
Dad decided at some point he was going to coach me as well
What? He's coaching when he has no experience? Like, that makes no sense.
as manage me.
Dad wants to coach her despite not knowing anything about the sport. This is some typical
Yeah, you can't just join. You can't be a coach for something without having experience.
dad shit. I'll be honest. This part seems pretty accurate.
Crazy. 4 a.m. tomorrow, ladies.
Oh, does dad have a job?
Yeah. That's a good point, Jarvis. Like, does the dad have a job? What does he do? How does he support his 2 kids even though he doesn't support his son?
His dad's like, what's his whole deal? It seemed like he had a whole life going, and then he was like, nope, now I actually coach high school gymnastics, having no background in said
Yep, no background, no explanation at all.
profession. I couldn't even list it in a list of potential things you could do with height.
5 runs 10 laps around the gym. Please, do something.
Please help us. His Sigma
Help this story. Makes sense.
Brian said it's too hard. Okay, so the big competition happens. Alyssa injures herself, and they lose a bunch of points in the competition. But luckily for Janelle, she's so good at gymnastics that she not only got all those points back, but they end up winning the competition. Janelle gets all the money that she needs for Mason's school, and
Okay, so the story goes like this. She pays for the school, but then the dad, some reason, like, gets sick or something, and then he's still wearing his same clothes even in the hospital for some reason.
her dad didn't let her see Alyssa, so now she runs to the hospital, and she has a funny little run.
And I ran off to visit her at the
Oh, look at the way she ran. Well,
Like, what is that? Like, what is this run?
But when I
I
arrived,
don't think anyone runs like that, even a girl.
Alyssa was already there with another visitor. My brother. You won? You didn't come to visit your best friend because you wanted to win?
Yeah, it is a team sport, and people get injured in it all the time.
He's got a point, Jarvis. Like, you got a point, Jarvis. Like, if you get injured, the game continues. That's literally how games go. I get it's your best friend, but if the game keeps going, even if someone's injured, they gotta finish strong.
So it seems like, yeah, the normal thing to do is to finish the competition. We've
Totally not normal.
seen that play out in every time. Called my height turned me into a billionaire. That didn't happen.
Yeah, let's skip.
Janelle, because it's your fault. We are minors, and I'm mad at you because of your dad's ways. This is Jarvis from the future.
It's Jarvis from the future. Let's see what he has got to say.
I finished the video, and nothing happened.
This commentary is more gold than, say, the video itself, the animated story.
Janelle went to pay for Mason's college. He went off to do college while
Good for him. Mhm.
Janelle did gymnastics competitions, except for just kidding. Their dad got sick, and Mason was secretly taking care of their dad.
Oh, wow, he's taking care. It shows how he's got. He's willing to take care of somebody even though they didn't treat him right. That's the compassion he's got.
And then the dad apologizes to
Good for him. Why is he wearing the same clothes? It's like they couldn't even do a hospital gown.
Mason for treating him the way that he did. And then the video ends. Now,
It's a weird nitpick, I know, but it's wild.
thing that I was wondering is, how does Janelle become a billionaire?
Same, she doesn't even. She just becomes a billion. She doesn't become a billionaire. She just, I don't know, what's the right word? She just gets $50,000 and then that's it. That's close to $1 million, but like I said earlier, but that's not $1 billion. So yeah, the story just, it's like the writers of these animated stories just come up with something and just write it down. And like they just say, okay, we'll just call it this, but the story's not actually about that. So let's just make it like this.
Because that's what was in the title of the video. At no point is there $1 billion at all.
million.
These videos remind me that you can just lie on YouTube.
There is people, yeah, you can lie on YouTube. I could lie right now on YouTube, but anyone can just be dishonest. And some people think clickbait is not a thing anymore, but it is. There's a bunch of outrage content, and people just like, I don't know what the right word is. It's just like people who are angry, they'll just lie or exaggerate stuff just for clicks. That's a different topic. But for videos like these, they just splat things together. Like they'll just splat this on the wall, splat that on the wall, and see what works.
Talk about how clickbait is dead. It's not.
Definitely not dead.
Like if they made a video called I caught a big tuna fish and then I killed God.
That should be a quote. Like, I caught a big tuna fish, then I killed God. Like, that's hilarious.
You would click on that video and then they would spend like 15 minutes talking about, I don't know, being bullied for being...
Yep. One of the weirdest My Story animes, I don't know where it is since there's so much videos, but like there was a story about some girl who had a dad who left her because he got mad because of some burger buns and saying he just wants free, and then like he gets chased by the cops and he says like, I can't take care of you anymore, and then the rest of the story is about some girl going to some college and her neighbors paying it for some reason. It's weird. Or this one story where like this one girl is like a mistress of some cult and they're forced to never learn about anything other than just their faith. It's a weird story, I know. But that's the kind of stories My Story anime. It's like it pretends to be kid-friendly, but it's secretly like a bunch of wild stories that are probably not appropriate. Just like when they were impersonating Jarvis and making like these weird sexual stories or whatever. It's like, it's weird. But yeah, most of these animated story channels, they're just kind of boring. Like they don't go anywhere. They're all the same. It's just content farm.
Too tall, and you would forget what the video was originally about because it's kids who watch.
Yeah, I forgot. I'll forget what the title is originally because I'm too focused on how bizarre this video is. That's how they trick you.
These videos and you can just lie to them on this platform and there are no consequences for that. Then you make $1 million. It's a tale as old as time.
My Story anime, they're making bank. That's probably why their videos are in different quality.
Lie to kids, get rich.
Yep,
I realized
lie to kids.
now that the reason that I stopped watching these videos and I've tried coming back to them at various points. I think I even tried to watch some of these on stream. They're just so boring and
Definitely are boring for sure.
So little actually happens in them that it's just, I don't even know what to do. You know, this is a reminder, but every now and again you have to check in. You got to check in.
Definitely check in. He's probably not going to check in. I only watched Jarvis because he made so many videos about this topic. He even acknowledges the comment section and the cop who's for some reason using his feet to drive the car while carrying a microphone and a gun. Like, why the gun? I get the girl speeding, but like, you could just pull her over. That's simple.
To be able to be in the car, at that point just get a bigger car. The cop isn't even driving the car. One hand has got a gun.
Oh yeah, what kind of gun is that?
Got a gun in it. The other hand's got a megaphone, as if he could possibly be communicating anything that wasn't obvious. He's also on the wrong side of the car.
Definitely.
To be driving with. So maybe he's driving with his feet. He could be driving with his feet. This is pretty exciting. I want to see what happens in this video. This thumbnail does not tell me about a gymnastics prodigy.
Yep. The title is just clickbait and thumbnails clickbait. We know it. The audience knows it. Probably doesn't know it or doesn't care. Since most of the comment section are just bots.
And
Let's
her
get to the
brother
comments section.
on my
Ready to up your
another ad.
cooking game? Introducing What's Cooking, a new app.
YouTube videos. Wow, Jarvis, one video in 4 weeks. Oh, if you gave me 10,000 years, I don't even know if I could do something like that. Can we just appreciate Jarvis for?
Oh yeah, the appreciation. That's what the comment section is. It's just like let's just appreciate how hard they work on these videos. Yeah, sure. It's just copy paste character models and same narrator each video. Boom. They make a few grand. They probably make, I don't even know how much they make. Hopefully they don't make that much.
The video that he put out, even though it was about something that was kind of boring, he made it a little fun. Honestly, I just want to say
Definitely Jarvis made fun.
props to Jarvis for that. Keep doing what you're doing, guys. It's amazing.
Keep doing what you're doing.
I'm officially, this is my jealousy arc. I'm
Oh
officially,
yeah, he's definitely jealous.
I used to make fun of these channels for how messed up they were. And now I'm just jealous of what they've built. Quote unquote, let's appreciate how much effort they
Let's just appreciate.
put in. Is this like a meme?
Definitely a meme. I've looked in the comment section of My Story Anime. They have a lot of like sex bot accounts, and it's very weird, like very inappropriate accounts, and they're just the same stuff, same comments. It's like you can just tell they're bots. They have bots in their chat, their views, and it's just all big content farm.
Is this, why is everybody saying this? Is the joke to be really nice in the comments?
Definitely. It's their job to be nice in the comment section.
Because that's a joke I would like to start. Hey,
You'll see if he says
heart. But it's not, though, is the thing. How do you do it, MSA? You make the bets anime
bets. What? They didn't spell bets right. Best right.
videos. Okay, Dipper, I've got to take him out. You hear him? So bad. Even the negative comments aren't pointing out that she isn't a billionaire.
Yeah, they don't. They're just like whatever.
I think it's because it's kids who don't know what numbers are.
It might be kids. We don't know. It's kind of like J Station, where he's got a bunch of kids' audience, and they're completely self-aware. They're not self-aware at all that his channel's fake, and they'll probably watch these kind of videos too, and fall for it.
They just don't understand the scale of numbers, and so they just think billionaire is like a lot of money, and they're like,
I mean, yeah, but like they'll probably it's like how they think their parents' wallet is like it's like a magic wand for them.
you could be a billionaire, sure, anybody can. Oh my god, finally the title and thumbnail is real.
No, it's not.
Hug. Heart. But it's not, though, is the thing. How do you do it, MSA? You make the bets anime videos. It would have been one of the things that isn't lying about this. There's not a police car. I don't think I...
Nope. Okay, so I think that's it for that video. So what do we think of it? It's a really good video. Jarvis just perfectly points out and exaggerates. I don't know, it's just like chill, sarcastic when it comes to like animated story channels, because the animated story channels are not worth taking seriously at all. So yeah, if you watch them, just know you're not getting anything out of it other than just the same old. So yeah, people probably won't watch this commentary, but that's okay. But I don't know what we'll do next since October's coming. That's the spooky season. We can react to some 3 a.m. J Station or other fake 3 a.m. videos. So that should be fun. Here's the comments section. Oh, here's mine. I couldn't even find the video it was created to. Yeah, that's the one thing I pointed out, because I've actually tried to find a video, and there was nothing. I couldn't find it at all. Probably because there's just so much content on there. Could we appreciate that Jarvis made a premium for free? Yup. Let's just appreciate how Jarvis is living and breathing human being who wears clothing. That's funny. Can we just take a second to appreciate how Jarvis and his eyes are so deep? I can't find myself drowning. What? This is actually true, emo. When my dad became a truck coach at my school, he immediately got into it. Lol. What's the sponsor I'm using? Great video. So, yeah, nice. So, yeah, the video, it was clearly exaggerated. It was just a story about a dad favoring her daughter, but then he learns to love both his kids, and then they go off in their dreams of gymnastics and creative writing. But I guess it did teach us a lesson to pursue our dreams, but whatever. But I don't know. I think this video's gone on long enough. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.